Cornerback Richard Sherman makes a game-saving play against 49ers wide receiver Michael Crabtree. The two share this tense moment on the field, then the sideline rant.
Crabtree, don't you open your mouth about the best, or I'm going to shut it for you real quick.
I'm not saying he's a thug. He was just classless.
He's that guy who brags on himself. I find those guys to be entertaining.
The incident sparking debate on TV and on social media. After the game, the war of words continued, with Crabtree firing back.
He's a TV guy. I'm not a TV guy. I play ball.
And I'll tell you something. Two people that I know very well. Hank Aaron, who is the greatest player who ever lived, and my dad, okay? And they both agree with Richard Sherman. They both disagree with me.
Okay.
And with apologies to Hank Aaron and my dad, I think a lot of people are missing the big picture here. And the big picture, where I'm coming from, a person who deals a lot with youth, particularly black youth, this guy is affecting these kids. And this goes back to 1993 when Charles Barkley made that ludicrous statement that I am not a role model. Because we're all role models. And the other thing is with these kids, particularly black youngsters, you've got latest statistics that show that about 70% of black youth born today are to unwed mothers, okay? They don't have a positive role model in the household, so they're turning to these rappers and to these athletes as their role models. And when they see some cartoon character out there, like
even
Richard
though he
Sherman,
was saying to our own Rachel Nichols, you know, listen, I'm this guy on the field, I'm this guy off. On the field, I want to win.
But Brooke, those kids are not seeing that. They're seeing him acting like a fool on the field, and they think this is the way you're supposed to act, not only in athletics, but in life.
Yo, what's up, world? It's your boy, Philochko, a.k.a. Philco, a.k.a. Phil, a.k.a. Yo Nyaga. And I'm sure a lot of you want to know my opinion on this whole, what's this dude's name? I keep forgetting his name, damn it. The whole Sherman rant. Going the whole Sherman rant after winning the championship game, and now he's going to the Super Bowl. Well, there are really two halves of the rant. The first half of the rant, I had no problem with at all. You know, I'm gonna just play it real quick. You know, you're gonna hear it. I'm gonna just watch it again. Okay, he just basically said, when you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're gonna get. I liked it, no problem. He's mad, he's excited. He just won a championship game and he's going to the Super Bowl. Come on. But the next half, let's listen.
Don't you ever talk about me.
Who was talking about you?
Crabtree, don't you open your mouth about the best, or I'm gonna shut it for you real quick. M.O.B.
Okay, I'm gonna set it for you real quick. M.O.B. Okay. The only thing about this speech I have a problem with is the last two lines. I don't understand them too much, but it sounded like he said, I'm gonna set it for you real quick. M.O.B. or N.O.B.? Okay. Let me get to the video. Now, I'm a nice person. I'm part of a crew. We're the EHC. We're not a gang. We're just people who, we like to have fun. We're close friends and we want to make a business one day. EHC. So I would probably be like, if I won championship game and I was going to Super Bowl, like, yeah, that's how it is. Don't talk shit to me, EHC. That's how we get down. I'll probably throw up a hand sign and everything. But the truth of the matter is, people don't know exactly what he's talking about when he says M.O. or M.O.B., whatever he says at the end. People don't know exactly what he's talking about, but it's most likely a gang, because I believe M.O.B. stands for money over bitches. But I'm not sure. My focus isn't so much on how much he looked like a dick-faced cockmaster at the end of the game. My focus is on what he did during the game. He's not an expert speaker. He's not an expert actor. He's a football player. He's a football player. His football was amazing. His comments were trash, but I'm not going to look at him as less of a person because he speaks or talks like an asshole. He might be involved with a gang or something that's off field. That has nothing to do with me. If he's obeying the law and everything, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if he's part of a group. I don't care if he represents the Bloods. I really don't give a fuck. All I care about is this guy's football skills. That's it. That's what he's famous for. He's an NFLer. Now, I like how the guy's like 70% of children are born without fathers. That's not this player's fault. That is not Sherman's fault. Sherman could be his goddamn self whenever he wants. He could be himself whenever he wants. If this dude wants to talk shit and represent his crew, that's what he wants to do, and that's what he's going to do. If your child look at him as a role model off the field, your child is stupid because you're not. Well, your child's not stupid, but you're stupid because you're not raising your child properly. When someone's a famous football player, they're a famous football player. What they should be looking up, the reason they should be looking up to Sherman is that he worked hard, played hard, now he worked his way to the Super Bowl. Everything else off court, him talking, how he dresses, none of that has to do with his football skill. That's the only reason children should look up to him, for their football skills. And you know what? Once again, I'm not going to put it on him because 70% of children are born without fathers. That's not his fucking fault. That's these women's fault for picking crappy ass men and crappy ass men for leaving. We have no family values. Don't put that shit on him. 70%, that shit is appalling and embarrassing. And it sounds pretty true because I keep hearing everyone say it. 70%, that is not this man's fault. That is not this man's fault. Maybe he's a dick-faced cockmaster off field when he's not playing, sure. But when he's playing, he's one of the best. And sure, he's proud. He probably had a father in his life the way he's talking. Like, I'm the best fucking corner. That's right. Don't talk shit to me. Hey, if somebody was talking shit to me, like let's say I'm a boxer, there's another boxer, he's talking shit, making up lies and stuff, and I knock him out, I'm going to say the same kind of shit. Fuck that nigga. He was talking shit to me, I knocked his ass out. EHC. And I'd walk off. Maybe I'm not a great person, but I'm a good fucking boxer. That's what I'm getting paid for, boxing. Not raising your kids. Or taking a part in raising your fucking kids. Those are your kids. I respect your kids, of course. If your kid was about to get hit by a car, I'll try my best to save him. But the way I am off the field, that's what I do off the fucking field. Suck a dick, it's none of your business. If you're hurt, too bad. You know, I don't give a fuck. I hate when I hear things like there was a guy from Blue's Clues, right? I've got his name, but he was an actor on Blue's Clues. And I believe he got in trouble for smoking weed. Now, smoking weed is illegal. But there are people saying things like, how can he smoke weed when he's teaching children? Did he ever smoke weed on the set? No! Who was he smoking weed around? A bunch of adults. The adults are stupid for fucking telling the kids that he was smoking weed. They're the stupid ones. He's not smoking weed on the TV and blowing smoke into Blue's Clues' face. That's not what he did. He smoked weed on his free time when he wasn't working. Now, if they decide to fire him because weed is illegal, okay. But if he goes out and gets drunk every Friday night, how can he get drunk every Friday? He teaches kids. That's none of your kids' goddamn business. He does his job, get off his dick. I think a lot of people need to get off celebrities' dicks for things that aren't part of their profession. So if Lil Wayne comes out with a crappy, just ridiculous, stupid song, get on him. But if you find out he has 3 white girlfriends and he's fucking them all, that's none of your fucking business. If you mad, you mad. If you don't like him, you don't like him. But he shouldn't lose his job. It's not really a job, but he shouldn't lose his gig as a rapper because of what he does in his private life. That's none of your fucking business, especially when it's just not illegal. Especially when it's not illegal and you just hating or you just mad because you ain't shit and he's Lil Wayne. That's how I feel a lot of people are. This dude is going to the Super Bowl. And everyone's focusing on him just... Alright, the last 2 lines, I'm going to set it for you. M.O.B., I'm not exactly sure what he meant by that. Because I'm just saying, if it was a threat plus a gang reference, that was kind of stupid and embarrassing. But I'm not sure if it was a threat or a gang reference. I'm not sure. It kind of sound like it. Kinda. But he has to clear that up for us. He really does. But let's just say, if it wasn't a gang reference and it wasn't a physical threat, I have no problem with what he said. If it was a gang reference and a physical threat, it's... that is it's kind of stupid. I just wouldn't let him talk on mic anymore. If I was a coach, I'm like, you're not, what the fuck? If I was a coach, I'm like, yo, you're not speaking anymore. And if someone brings a mic to you, you just walk. You don't talk anymore. That's what I would say. But he's still a great player. Children should look up for him for what he does as a profession, which is a football player, and that's it. Everything else, remember, tell your child he might be a dick-faced cockmaster off the field, but on the field he's one of the best, and that's all that really matters. And that's all he's really good for in a way. You know what I mean? And that's it, people. I'm out. Later.